It has been one in-game year since we started this whole little adventure, and I've made a gas station. It's kind of sad, right? Uh, but we've been busy. I've been clearing logs. They're down. They're not cut yet, but I've been clearing them out to build more and more of this town. And I've put in more gravel roads, so I've been able to go a little bit quicker. I've also been clearing out this field up here. So this field is getting ready to be another crop field, and we could do some good stuff today. I'm hoping I've got the wood chips and I've got some prefab walls and everything to sell. We've got this trailer, the side dump, and our other trailer. They're both full of wood chips, so I'm going to get these guys sold and then go get the walls and hopefully go get those sold. And hopefully we've got enough money to buy something. I'd like to buy things. I'm in a buying mood today. I'd like to have another tractor if we could. Maybe, if it's possible. So first money of the day, it's always wood chips. I can't wait until we have paper, but we need power for that. Maybe I should focus on getting a power plant built. It might be the better bet, but I don't know. That doesn't seem as fun, does it? 56 grand, that's not terrible at all. Let's see about the other trailer, and then we can go get the walls. Why? Why is there always something weird? It's it's Chrome. How did you do this? How? It's so weird looking. Oz, I love your mod, but man, the collars sometimes it picks are crazy work. You know, I was just thinking about it. You know what mod I miss? I really, really miss the DJI drone mod. I think it was so much just useful stuff. It was so good. Why doesn't it exist anymore? I know, I could go fly and whatever and RP it, but just having something that worked was so good. Another 40 grand. I ain't gonna complain about that one bit. This is what I was talking about needing a drone for, because now we're into the part where I've got a lot more equipment and I can start doing more stuff. So this is a hillside. Not going to be very good farming land. There's like little ripples in it. I'm going to try to let YouTube decompress. Hopefully you guys can see them. They're right here. And they're actually all the way down this side. So not very, very good farmland. There is some good grassland. So I think we're going to let this meadow out along the edge here. But on this upper edge, I think we make a big field. And we can plant canola today. And that's going to be, I think, a good idea for us. So that's what we're going to try to do. So I've used the print off and got rid of a lot of the bigger trees and everything like that. The smaller ones I'm not worried about. We're going to hop in the D7 and grab its forestry rake and get all this knocked down and hopefully into a nice little field. Okay, as normal, we need to have a setback here. So if I just put this down. So yeah, I think that this is going to be a pretty good deal for us, is making this into an arable field. Now, does that mean that this field is not going to get modified later? No. We're going to have to do a little bit of work in our field here, but this is going to let us have areas where we can do different things. And, you know, it's going to be usable land. That's the hardest thing right now, is having usable land that we can make money on. I have no problem making money. I can make all the money in the world. I have problems with where to put things with the money that we have. So the entire, first bit of this series has been buying equipment to open up land. Well, that's because we need to open up more land. Now, because this is the 12th month or the first year of our little farming series here, I greatly appreciate it if you guys could leave a comment about what you think your favorite part of this has been so far, and a like, just to help people out. Maybe even share it around. If you've got some friends and stuff that like this kind of stuff, share it around. Let's get the word spread about this series and get it going. It's going to be a little bit of an oddly shaped field, just because it follows the contours of this hill, but it should be okay. The Slope doesn't seem too bad right here. I might be able to go a little bit deeper onto the hillside right here. So it's honestly not that big. This is our sunflower field, and this is the field that we're making right here. That's not terribly sized. I like it. This should work out pretty good. Buying the forestry rake was definitely a good idea. This is so much better than just coming in here with a brush hog and cutting all this brush out. One is wider. I'm moving at about the same speed, and we're getting more and more stuff done. So this isn't going to take very long at all. So this is going to be a very, very good field for us. I like the little pals of trees we get as we're doing this. It's kind of funny. Getting close. Only a little triangle left. Probably 2 or 3 more passes. It's not been terrible. It's 9 o'clock. And I'm playing on 3 times speed, so it only took half an hour. That's not terrible, I don't think. Oh, yeah, bud. Look at that. We're done. Now, we do have a couple ghost trees. If you guys don't know what ghost trees are, whenever I go through this one, it's just going to pass right through it. Or make a complete liar out of me. What? 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 Okay. Right. I get to restart the game. I don't like that I just restarted the game and they're still here. Mm-hmm. Right. That's a problem for future me, I guess. But future B is about to be present me in a few minutes. Oh boy. At least cleaning up these trees should be pretty quick. I do like this little wood chipper. It's very nice. Very handy. I do believe there are 4 of these. If we can get it to open up, I think. Let me see here. Any more? Yeah, there's... And we're completely out of logs, so I need to get some logs over here. So, before we go and deliver those prefab walls, I did want to come over here really quickly. There's that piece of land we looked at a few episodes back. I want to go take a gander at it in person. We're just going to take the little international over here, and I keep calling this thing a scout. Not a scout, it's a 200. I know, I'm sorry. Please don't roast me in the comments. Oh, also, I got the gravel down on this part of the road, too. Look how fast we can go. I can go 50. It's amazing. So I think it's right up here before the sawmill, and then it's kind of on our left-hand side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right over here. This does look odd. Is it wood pellets? Why does this look like that? That doesn't look right. I don't know what texture this is, but I guess we could dig down through it to get to... I know there's iron in there, and we're going to need that for our iron mill and steel mill and stuff like that, because we're going to have coking coal as well. That's kind of weird looking, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy whenever I come over here and looked at it earlier. But yeah, that looks extremely odd, so I don't know what we'll do with all of that, but we'll have to get it figured out. Now, I was driving back, and it looks like our wheat field is done, so we can go ahead and get this harvested as well before we take that load of stuff over there. And it can just kind of hang out for a second. I'm not too worried about this little baby field. I thought we were going to be doing something completely different whenever I started this little farm here, and we have done far more than I ever thought that we would. Oh, this poor little harvester. She just ain't got no... It's not a hill harvester at all. It's just a sad little fella. But it'll be okay. Might be easier to do side-to-side passes on it. I think what might be the fastest way is to go down, drive back up, not threshing, drive down. Because it's so slow going uphill, it's not even funny. And we're almost halfway through the day, and I have a lot that we have to get done today. This little field has taken me longer to harvest than one of the bigger ones that we did the other day. Finally done. That took so long to do for such a little amount, just 4,000 liters. probably not worth it. But I think I have a plan here. I'm going to link the grass field and this one together. Just like that's just too small of a field for us going forward. I don't know what we would ever use it for, but probably just be better to, yeah, just be a grass field. So we need to leave this guy out so he can get unloaded here in a little bit, but that's not a problem for right now. That's, again, a future me issue. More worried about getting these things unloaded. So how much are these worth? That is an interesting amount of money. I only need a little bit more. Oh, don't do it. Just, no. Is it? Yep, yep. Gonna phase right through me, ain't ya? Gonna hit my trailer and throw me in the water. I hate you. Oh. You were kind today, I think, sir. Some people have to look before they cross the road. I have to look before I cross a river. It's something I can't control. Sunflowers look really, really good. They're probably my favorite crop ever. I just like how they look. It's just nice, just bright and sunny. Kind of like my, my attitude, always sunny. So I couldn't tell you how long this trailer's set here, and we haven't used it. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, it's actually full of wood chips. Yeah, we're going to take this and sell the wood chips and the trailer. And I think I've got an idea. I can't remember the last time we actually used this trailer. I know it's been a minute. That's for sure. Another 26 grand. That's not terrible. I don't think we paid very much for this trailer either. So it's probably not worth too much. Oh, okay. It's worth 21 grand. I'll take that all day. I just bought a Fendt. I don't know how I feel about that. It's $380 some odd thousand. I got it with wide tires and wheel weights. Standard engine configuration says like 382 horsepower. And we need it. We've been down on horsepower on the farm for a long time. Everybody knows that Fendt's my favorite tractor. Now, this isn't my favorite tractor, but still, Fendt is my favorite brand. So I thought that this was a good purchase because we have some other things that we need to buy today as well. So I'm going to go get that planter that just gives me so much trouble, and I'm going to get rid of it. And hopefully we're going to have just enough money and everything else that we've got laying around to sell to get a planter of some sort. Also, this thing goes 40. That's crazy to me. So I'm still not sure how this thing works. I wanted to get this done before I forgot about it. These are supposed to be the bales that fit it. How does this thing operate? I don't... They go in the front and they come out the back. Like, I just don't know. Let's try to load them with the deer here. Where do you go? Go in here? I feel so stupid right now. You have no idea. Go in here? I hate using super strength, but I got to figure this out. Like, how is this? Okay, so you go in the back. How do I load you to the back then? You are not fast. So can I... Oh, this is that thing. It doesn't align, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken. I just need to get a normal bale wrapper, I swear. So I leave that there. And now if I grab one of these bales here, the little one. Yeah, okay, it is that type. So that's the Anderson one from the DLC from like 2 games ago then. So now it's fermenting. You're going to be our experimental bales here. So I need to unload them. And let them ferment. Now they're going to start fermenting. Good. Excellent news. I am not very good with money, so I have made a mistake. So we need to very quickly make about 100 grand to do what I want to do today. Still think this is probably one of the better machines that we've ever rented. I should really buy it, but I don't have $750,000. So that's going to be a minute. Full load of logs. Let's go see how close this gets us. I need that to say $100,000, give or take. Somewhere around there. Oh, okay. We're like real heavy. I just passed the barge all the way. So 42 grand, and now we're at 77. Oh no. That's not good. I got to do it twice. I have a very, very stupid idea right now. So I've got 34,000 liters of wood chips in here. So let's go ahead and unload these into this trailer because we know how much this trailer's worth, give or take. And that load of logs wasn't a full load of logs, so we know it wasn't going to hit it. Let's see how many liters that we can get out of these. Just mulching them. Oh, it's worth so much more money to just mulch them. That's insane. Because this will fill up that trailer all the way, like no problem. And then we can start filling up the Dimco. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's 110,000 liters between these two things. That's a little busted. So let's get all these sold, and I think we've got enough to get what I need. I think there might be something wrong in the mod for this. Watch when I let it go with this. This is a large frame tractor. And it just sinks under the weight of this thing. I think something might be a little off. I mean, I like it. I like the idea, you know, but it's way too power intensive for what we need. We got another 19 grand out of that. No big deal. So the new DLC came out today. So I thought it would be fitting on our brand new Fent to get the brand new DLC for the Sky Agriculture stuff. It's supposed to be pretty neat. And I thought that this would be a good, you know, minimum tillage kind of thing for our farm. It's definitely different. I don't think we've ever run anything like this. So we're going to give it a go. I'm going to put some seeds in it, that's for sure. Looks like I might need another thing of seeds. Let's get this thing folded up and head over to the new field. Let's get this thing done. All right, this is a big enough field here. Let's try using GPS here. Get it all unrolled here. Boy, this is a big machine. Am I planting? Yes. I've done a thing. Oh, this thing looks sweet. That looks so good. And we have enough horsepower for this thing. So we're doing all right on all fronts today for once. Oh, we're not using our front packer. Does that not go down? Yes, it does. Oh, but it lifted the tools? Why did you lift the tools? Hold up. Something ain't right. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. That was kind of weird. I don't know why it did that. But, yeah, we got the little front packer on here. I don't know if it does anything, but it's there. Makes us feel good in the end, right? I'm also an idiot. I'm doing a headland first when I'm planting, and I need to do the interior of the field. So we're going to only do this one side, and then we'll do the interior. Yeah, this feels good having this much horsepower. Actually a fan. Let's see how long this is going to take to get done. It shouldn't be very long at all. So we're on the last little run here, and I've noticed a couple things. This is a very, very good pack. It's well made, except for one little problem. Whenever you lift and you're in plowed ground, it doesn't lift up high enough. It needs to lift more, like a lot more. So it's constantly planting, even though you have the implement lifted. That's the only kind of error that I've seen. So maybe I should file a bug report, like on this ground. And I'm just cleaning up the edges and things that we missed on this last pass. It's fine. It's completely okay. I can lift it and it's fine. You can see the tractor's not sunk down as much and everything's hunky-dory. But whenever it's plowed, you sink into the dirt a lot more and it doesn't lift up high enough to get out of that. So kind of an issue. Maybe it's just this tractor? I don't know, but it's a thing. Now, one of the things about this is it's supposed to have really good animation, so let's lift it up here. Get any dirt coming off? How about when we fold it and shut it off? Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, we get little dirt clods whenever it's all the way folded in. Sweet! That is one field done. I don't know how large that field is, but it's hefty. I will say that it is pretty hefty. It took us a long time to get that done, so that's going to be very profitable here very soon. All right, so we just got some beautification things to take care of. That's going to start with mowing all the grass. That looks just shabby around our farm edges here. And may go ahead and pull together the field here where I got the straw there. So we're going to get everything all kind of raked up. I just want everything to look nice. Our farm needs a photo shoot here before too long. Mainly just want to get over here on the haul road and everything and start getting this cleaned up. And we need to do a little bit of planning because I need to expand our farmyard and get in a bigger shed and a grain silo of some sort here before too long. Because those are what we're missing the most, is somewhere to put big stuff and somewhere to store grain, because we are in it more now than we have been. So that needs to be our thoughts. I think I'm going to take this here and we're going to just bale this up as grass. And I don't know if I want to just sell it, turn it into silage and sell it. Probably be best to turn it into silage then sell it. And that's going to help fund some of our big open air garages and stuff like that, because I don't know what kind of floor plan I actually want. I just want it to look good. It needs to look cool. I need my cool factor. I know I go through a lot of things every day, you know, like we do a lot of different jobs every single day. If that's a problem, I don't know what to tell you, because it's how my brain works, and I have a lot of ideas that kind of roll around up in that little noggin I got, and sometimes they can get a little rough. Oh no, don't cut my soybeans. And what I mean by that is, you know, every day I'm trying to look for new and different things to do for us to do every day, or every video, I guess. And there are a lot of projects and things that we need to get done on the farm, and I don't know. I've never been a big guy on the structure of, oh, well, we're going to plant field 23 today, and then that's it. That's the whole video. I like to do as many things as I can, because that's kind of like what you do in real life. Yeah, you might set out to do one thing that day, but you're always going to end up doing more or less of what you originally plan on. So doing these little jobs, you know, in between what the big project of the day is. So the big project of the day was to do that field. I had a basic idea of how I wanted to do it, but I never script anything out on exactly what I want to do, because I don't believe that that's how it really works. You know, you've got to have some things not go according to plan, and my plans are very, very loosely put together. Yeah, I've got the ditch line and everything cut here for the haul road in. It looks a lot better. It's not as overgrown now. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to cut. We'll go as far as we can on this inside edge. Try cutting right here beside the road and see if we can get this looking spiffy all the way out. I don't believe there's very many trees left on this edge, so might be able to go all the way to the first fields there that we made. Ah, no, there's a tree in the way. A couple, actually. Oh, I thought I cleared all these out. Now, I'm not going to bale all of this up tonight, not everything that I cut, but I did want to get this cleaned up, mainly so I can do a little bit of decoration up here before the day ends. Because we are running out of daylight. We might get 2 whole bales out of this, but hey, it's bales that we didn't have before, and we are going into the winter months, so gotta have a little bit of a stockpile for our cows. We don't have very many, but you know, every little bit counts, right? Okay, so no big real like huge construction projects today, but I did want to get a couple of things just kind of cleaned up without using Terraform, because there are some things Terraform you just can't do. Like planting decorative trees, because everybody loves trees. So like this guy, been planning for a tree of some sort to kind of go here. Maybe something like this. That looks pretty good. And it's kind of, you know, shades the workshop and everything. Gives a little bit of height to the area. The big thing is, I wish there was a mod or something that let you plant meadow grass. That's the big one for me, right? Like, I want to be able to just do this without it costing me $2, right? I want to plant grass that's not, you know, the normal, you know, grass, because I want things to look good. And one of those things that makes things look good is good landscaping. And while Terraform and everybody has very, very, you know, good tools and things have come a long way, spending $4.5 million on grass is not one of the things that I think makes an area look. I mean, it makes it look good, but I want it to look great, but do it without being in this menu. That's the big thing to me, is how do I do these things without being in these kind of menus. So like, you know, where we're painting this grass at, I'd like to just be able to have like maybe make it like a hand planter thing or something. Nothing, you know, too hard or anything, but I'd like it to be not in the menu. That's all I'm trying to say. Maybe it's just me. I have a hard time in the menu, like seeing details and where I want things and stuff, where if I do it in the game, like as Terraform, like whenever I do it with Terraform, I can see how I want things better. So I'm hoping I've got enough money to do a little fence, because like we have a lot of good looking fences here, but I want something that kind of fits, you know, us. Maybe a hedge? How's a hedge look? Nah, definitely not a hedge. And if I read that right, that's going to be stupid expensive. How a wall? The wall look. I'm probably not going to have enough money to do this. Yeah, that's $6,000 for that much fence? Come on now. A little ridiculous. Oh, there goes that idea. It's going to kind of make her pretty it up here, but I guess not. What can I do here that's not going to just really kill the vibe? Well, we've got these artisan fences. Do I like those though? I don't know. I wish we had like low walls. Okay, I kind of like this. That makes it a little bit more pleasing. So that was a little bit of money. Nothing terrible though. What kind of decorations can we get in here? I wish I could zoom in more. We got like little short lights in here somewhere. Little baby ones. Where's this shorty that I got? as short as I got. What if we do something like that? Yeah, that makes it look pretty nice. We're just blowing through money for no reason, but hey, it is what it is. I have this to be a nice little place to eat lunch. Like if you're working at the dairy, you can just come out and sit on this little thing here and have some lunch. I wonder if I can use move on this to put this down in there. Oh, why'd you do that? Yes, I can, apparently. So we can do something like this. There we go. I'm always just trying to think of things to not really mimic what I've seen, but, you know, like have things that make sense. So, you know, we know we're working at a dairy. Well, there's going to be people that work here, so might as well have them a place to sit. Plus, every dairy I've been to, except for like the extremely small ones that, you know, people just don't really care. Most of the ones that are like very, very professional have, you know, it looks nice. Like they're very well taken care of, just like the cows are taken care of and everything else. It's a point of pride for some of the dairy farmers that I've seen is, you know, how do you make your area look better than your neighbor's area? So that's what I'm trying to replicate here is, you know, we're our only neighbors, but I want it to look good. So I'm trying to find things that, you know, I've seen sitting around a dairy, even though it's clean, you know, you're going to still find these items kind of just chilling, really. You know, you expect to see them there kind of thing. You know, let's play homage to where this thing was just a giant stone pit. Maybe we do something like this in this area. Maybe make a like a little stone garden or something. I don't know. Rocks never look right. I don't know what it is. To me, they just never look correct. Do that. Get a big tree in here. That's what we need, right? Just a fella. A big fella. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks very nice. Oh, yeah. This looks so much better. That's great. It's got a little tree there. We got a big, tall one over here over by the kettle barn. We got a place to sit and eat. Little umbrella for some shade. Little planter box. Yeah, this looks really good. I'm happy with this. So I think that's where I'm going to end it for today because now I'm happy. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next one. Okay, bye.